Hey guys, it's Jet888 here. This is just a quick video. I'm just going to put a thought out there. No visual, sorry about that. Kind of concerned about the whole country. I'm sure everyone is. But it seems to me like a lot of us are falling for the turning against each other. I mean, it seems like we've allowed the governments, politicians, just all these weird actors turning humanity against humanity. And if you look at it, just notice like every government form you fill out or whatever, it always wants to know your race or and stuff. And so to me that's so disturbing, because it seems like they in the media mainstream, they're the ones that perpetuate the whole race wars, and I think we're coming up to a big race war type of thing. I think we're coming up to a lot of problems right now from what I'm feeling, and I'm dealing with my own thing. I'm trying to keep public park lands open. I think you guys have seen a little bit of some of the videos I've done. I've been a little laying low on it just because it's taking time and energy to kind of deal with it, but in the meantime, I am keeping grounded. It's so funny to me because people, they're like, oh, just go do what you love. Go, just don't pay attention to that. It's like, you know what? We're here, though, because nobody's paid attention to the takeover. And there's a definite takeover happening in this country. I'm personally seeing it with the public park lands. I've seen my San Diego County literally allow, and I know this might sound really petty or little or small, whatever, but insignificant, but because I have horses, and horses have been a big interest for me in my whole life, and I love the relationship with horses, and I love what horses do. I think we owe a lot to horses from just our history. I don't know how we'd be where we are if we didn't have horses, but they've been a part of my life, and so it's important to me. But I've noticed that the San Diego County has, and I'm documenting this, so I'll add this to some of the visuals that I have, but for right now I just want to put this out there. But like San Diego County, for instance, has just dilapidated all the horse facilities and stuff, like in little horse parks or any kind of staging areas. It's almost been given a big middle finger to horse owners, and I'm noticing that. And they've allowed an annexation of some city that was next to me who has 0 horse owners, and now they're closing a public park facility and handing it to a private club who only uses it 8 days out of the year. So let's say I'll give them 20 days of the year, and they're closing it for 345 days. That park facility will remain idle because they do not want backyard horse owners to use it. So they're squeezing out the horse ownership. I think they're trying to actually squeeze out horse history. So it's kind of weird to me, but horses are part of our history, and I'm seeing a real squeezing out and hostility towards them. I'm seeing a division of people and different cultures and stuff. I see, I don't think that those divisions would be there if the governments and the media didn't push it. And then people fall for it. I don't know if because people are so bored in their lives or something, or they've been so traumatized somehow that they're shoving this trauma that they've experienced onto people outside of themselves. So it just creates a really ugly kind of environment, and it's really sad, because I honestly think that if humanity were left to its own accord without this meddling of these higher ups, and it's not even the elites, it's something higher, if people were left alone, I think that the communities would bring them back. Like anything that's that's evil or dark. I think that humanity would bring it back to something more light. I think we generally are good, but I think when people have been traumatized, they act out and they don't know how to act. And then we're being socially engineered to be aggressive and divisive against people. So I guess what I'm saying here is try in your daily life when you're out in public, try to be accepting of people. Try to comprehend that a lot of people have been damaged. A lot of people have been traumatized. A lot of people have had negative stuff happen to them that's really not in their control. And so they're kind of wounded. It's like we have a whole wounded society out there. And it's like we've got a bunch of children in need and there's no parents to give them what they need. Their basic and their meta needs are not being met, so they become aggressive. So anyhow, try to be loving, try to get outside, try to connect with nature, try not to poison yourself, because it's so weird too when you try to stand up for your rights or your, what is it, just your freedoms or something, it's met with such hostility. Like, so if someone's poisoning your area, your neighborhood, or your yard, and you speak out, it seems like you're the bad person, and that's not how it is. It's the person doing the poisoning is the person who is doing the damage. And they need to be stood up against. The people closing out the public from using something that belongs to the public. They're the evildoers, not the person who's standing up saying, hey, this isn't right. So I think we need to get more people to stand up, wake up, stop being so pathetic. We're so, I don't know what it is. Are we tired? Are we exhausted? Are we worn out? Are we defeated? Is that what it is? Because I'm starting to feel like we've had so much trauma happen to us that no one knows even how to react in a human, kind, gentle way anymore. It's really weird. It's anyhow, let's just be part of that good change that we need to see, and let's try to flip this world into a better direction. You know, I mean, everyone has been hurt and damaged in some way. Let's be a little bit more forgiving. Let's take a breath. Let's try not to be so reactive. And let's try to be a little bit more human. Gosh. Anyhow, I just wanted to say that. I stopped by and say hi to you guys because I haven't been by for a while. I've been doing so much other stuff, trying to just get my yard going and dealing with this public access thing for my horses, and just trying to stand up against evil. Just if you see something dark and wrong, stand up. Have some balls. Get a backbone. Come on, let's be more human. Let's be brave. Okay? All right. Anyhow, that's my talk. And other than that, I just want to say hi. I missed you guys. I miss doing my videos. And I'll be back. I'm doing some follow-up stuff, but it's just a little overwhelming. But anyhow, everything's good, and I hope you guys are doing the best for yourselves as well. Be prepared though. Get some mental toughness. Know that we are approaching some difficult emotional turmoil coming up soon. I bet a lot of you guys might be able to feel it like I can. So, all right. Carry on. Bye, you guys. Hey.